Emergency! Lean forward! Heads down!
I've got to know it all and say it 5 times in a row without thinking, okay, do I have to unbuckle the seatbelt first or put on the life jacket now? No, I've got to have it all in my head and then simply spit it out and get the passengers out of the aircraft.
Stay safe and act quickly. That's what cabin training at TUIfly is all about. On Mock-Up, the flight simulator, soon-to-be stewardesses put theory into practice right away. All the passengers have to be evacuated using only half the exits within 90 seconds.
Okay, that was pretty good. We got some practice. After a while it'll become second nature. I think you could all do it in your sleep by now and evacuate an aircraft 100%.
From one extreme situation to the next. While training to become a flight attendant, the participants get prepared for emergencies of all kinds in 6.5 weeks, like a sudden outbreak of fire. Training supervisor Tim Franke explains what you must be mindful of. This is the first time they have to extinguish such a fire, and needless to say, they're really flustered. All they want is to put out the fire, best just blow it out, but of course that doesn't work. They have to maintain the proper distance, and that's the mistake which is most often made, that they simply go too near the fire. The worst that can happen to us is a fire we can't put out. After the heat was on, it's time for some cold water. After all, stewardesses must be able to cope with all the elements. Including an emergency landing on water. For this, you've got to be a bit rough. Now we'll do our sea survival training, as it's called. This involves several elements, like life vest training, which you see here. They have to pull each other back and forth through the water. It takes practice. They are about to take their life vests off in the water and let the air out, then practice putting them on again and blowing them up in the water. Later on, they'll go up to the diving board to simulate an emergency landing in the water and then jump into the water from up there. And then it's off to the life raft. They'll have to put up the roof and do a few sea survival exercises. The roof is sturdy. But suddenly we hear man overboard. Things have to be done right, and the trainees know exactly how. With the proper hand grips, the passenger in distress can be pulled out of the water quickly. Rescued. Without the life raft, what you do is to form a large surface to fend off shark attacks. To sum it up,
It was totally strenuous but also fun.
who wants to become a flight attendant has to be 18 years old or more and at least 1.62 meters tall. TUIfly trains about 180 new flight attendants every year.